Hey guys, what's up? This is Elliot with Coin A Geek. So I was just doing some editing here and I had a video pop up on YouTube that I didn't even know it was coming out. That would be the new Batman game by WB Montreal. I'm super excited to see what this is all about. It looks like it's going to be on the next gen system. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at this trailer. This is going to be my instant reaction here. Just let me pull this up. So it's called Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights has been officially revealed. So up until this point, there's been rumors that there was going to be a Suicide Squad game put out by WB Montreal. So Gotham Knights has finally been revealed as Batman Dead, join Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin in an all-new adventure in Gotham City. So cool, dude. Let's check this out, man. This is a fun little surprise for Saturday. All right. Without further ado, let's check it out.
In breaking news, we've received reports of an explosion somewhere north of the city.
We're still waiting for the police to confirm if there are any victims. This story is evolving rapidly. Please bear with us.
We heard this really loud boom. There was smoke everywhere.
Emergency services have confirmed that they've discovered a body buried in the wreckage. We're still waiting for further details.
I wonder if this picks up right after Arkham Knight.
Portion of the building has actually collapsed.
In international news, an explosion rocked Gotham City
So it's
earlier
not
today.
We're now
Rocksteady.
able to confirm that billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne
Is what? Oh, sick. I want to know if this is running in real time. Possible.
If you're watching this, I'm dead. This is a code black.
That is not Bruce Conroy. Somebody else playing his voice.
This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything it contained. We both know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize the Batman is gone. And you can't count on the GCPD. Haven't trusted us since Jim died. Gotham will need its protectors more than ever. I'm leaving you the Belfry as base of operations.
All right.
Some of the technology is outdated, but it has the gear you need and all of my files.
Cool. Is it Tim
You've always
Drake?
had my back when I needed you. I know you'll keep Gotham safe. Good luck. And goodbye.
Oh snap, here we go. Wait, is Red Hood a good guy? I thought he was the bad guy. It's been a minute since I've played this game. I think this is real time. Those graphics look doable. Running in maybe on Unreal Engine 4? Okay. Interesting. I think if they can pull this off, they can make a Justice League game. I still want to see a good version of Superman. Shooting bullets that do not kill people. Nice. I wonder if this is cross-generational. Maybe it was being developed on PS3, or excuse me, PS4. Xbox One. I mean, definitely. Whoa, Mr. Freeze is back. Gotham Knights. Oh no. Black Mask.
No one talks about them.
Oh, the Court of Owls, right?
Not a whisper word is said. For if you try to cross them, then the town strikes you dead.
Sweet. Okay. Court of Owls. So I am not ultra familiar with the Court of Owls. I actually think I had the first comic book there. Let me pause this for a second. So that was pretty sweet. Definitely atmospheric. They're dealing with the Court of Owls lore, which I am honestly not super familiar with myself, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm pretty excited for it. So there also is a gameplay video that was put out. I'm going to look at this here. This is on IGN's site. So we're going to get some actual footage of gameplay now here as well. Let me pull that back up. There we go. There's my face. All right. It's 7 minute long, so let's see. Okay, patch a pre-alpha game build.
There are
Got it.
about a dozen people frozen here. Need paramedics ASAP. All units, shootout in progress at Elliott Center.
Multiple accidents. Too many. We can't respond to them all.
Where the hell is our backup?
Hi, I'm Patrick Redding, creative director on Gotham Knights. On behalf of the whole team at WB Games Montreal, I'm really honored to give you a quick look at our gameplay.
Those particle effects look sick.
Covered in ice. Whatever's causing this
I need to get a better
localized
version of this
top.
video.
We're going to look at a short clip from one of Gotham Knights' villain crimes in a pre-alpha build.
You gotta
This mission is halfway through the Mr. Freeze storyline,
qualify
and we're
everything
playing
now.
Batgirl a dozen or so hours into her character progression.
Didn't get any more water. Oh, definitely keeping with that open world
All
aesthetic.
units at Elliott Center. Air support inbound.
I just hope that, you know, the
Hostiles
driving doesn't
opening fire
overtake
on upper
the
floors.
actual
Air
game.
support, can you do a fly around?
Freeze
Like
has
the
recently
Arkham
returned
Knight.
to Gotham with a mysterious agenda that involves manipulating the weather to flash freeze the city.
Whoa.
Way to get through that
Chemtrails.
An important goal for Gotham Knights was that players can play all of the game either solo or in two-player co-op.
Oh, really?
Get it.
I don't know. I may or may not.
Robin's learned how to access the Justice League satellite for short-range teleportation.
I mean, that could be cool. The game looks cool graphically, but
Meanwhile, Batgirl has mastered some more familiar techniques.
they've got numbers above this. Is this going to be like Destiny? Dude, a lot of people are copying this. What is this all about? I'm confused.
And developed
And
a few
hit
new
points?
ones of her own.
Oh my goodness. This is like... Oh, this is like Borderlands. Or Destiny, or exactly like what they're trying to do with the Avengers game.
Fun's one word for it.
I mean, it looks
Just
really
a heads
pretty.
up, the chopper's under orders to fire on anything that moves inside.
Gotham City Police, drop your weapons or we will open fire.
That's not what I was expecting.
Ready fire. The storm is getting worse. You need to hurry and find a way inside Elliott Center.
Thinking
The
Alfred.
GCPD chopper made that part
Outlive them
easy.
all. Now, this isn't Barbara Gordon, is it? Is this the other chick? Because I thought
This doesn't look up to code.
Red Hood has a bat cape now? I'm so behind on like all the lore for Batman. Okay, wow, okay, those weather effects are really good. Even though the stream quality isn't great. Okay.
If anyone asks, I meant to do that.
I won't say a word.
Oh no, that's not Red Hood, that's Robin.
Tours were still going on when Freeze came through.
Those poor people. They didn't stand a chance.
Gotham Knights is built to let players approach each challenge with their preferred style and their preferred build.
You know how cold it is up there, right?
I mean, in some ways, like a game like
This will only take a second.
this, or a genre like this, is almost perfectly set up to suit a game like this, where it's open world and Destiny-like. There's a lot of things you can do. But I don't know. I'm just not that interested in participating in another one of Destiny clones, or I don't know if this genre is gonna stick around much longer.
Dad, you're it.
Okay. Got his flippies. I don't want to say the game looks bad. It doesn't look bad. I think it looks pretty good for what it is. I just don't know if this is what... I don't know if this is what people wanted or not.
It's time to take the elevator.
You'd rather take the
The
stairs?
hit points above their heads really makes me think that this is going to be something like Destiny.
These tables on the floor. Guaranteed they lead
Where
to
you
freeze.
just squat up and take on a whole bunch of baddies. It's essentially like the Diablo model, but further extrapolated out. A lot of the lighting and weather effects look really good.
Countless dead, and the temperature's still falling.
I wish Destiny looked like this.
Now.
Belfry wasn't kidding about this storm.
Almost there. I see the weather machine. Ready with the disruptor.
That thing's drawing so much power.
I still don't know if this is supposed to be Barbara Gordon.
Field
Or not.
disruptors in place.
I don't think it is, but I don't know the name of the other girl.
It's
The other
charging.
bad girl. Both have red hair. I think the other bad girl would be like
Get
more
away from my storm engine!
Is that what you're calling it?
ice to see you.
You don't want to be on the roof when this disruptor goes off. Trust me.
Irrelevant. I already have what I need.
He does sound like the original voice actor from
The storm has risen over Gotham.
yeah.
Nothing can stop it.
He sounds like the dude from the
about
show.
that.
I don't know if that's true or not.
You cannot run from me!
Then I'm also curious, like, how long is the campaign going to be in this game, and like,
Important
what's the
element
end
of
game
Gotham
material?
Knights is that as the player increases in power and ability, their foes keep pace. So confronting a villain like Mr. Freeze can be a very different proposition at level 5 or at level 15.
Okay, so they're
And
scaling
not
the
just in terms
difficulty.
of stats, but in the kinds of attacks and defenses they bring to bear.
I mean, that's a cool set
That
piece.
was just a short peek at Gotham Knights. We're going to have more to show you in the future.
Huh. Wow, that went by quickly. Okay. Let me give you some thoughts. So, the initial trailer looked really cool. It looked in keeping with some of the dark themes and picking up right after Arkham Knight left off, which is cool. I was not as impressed with the gameplay, and it looks decent, but it looks very like early to mid PlayStation 4 gen. And what I mean by that is it's like all of a sudden people are kind of catching on to the idea that they think it would be fun to team up and to play squad-based gameplay, kind of like I kept mentioning, like Destiny, where you team up and you go through essentially what is sort of a hybrid of an MMO and in that genre, a first-person shooter, where they're trying to kind of combine MMO aspects of like raids and doing missions and such like that, but with the combat of the Arkham games. And graphically, it looks pretty good, and I'm sure it's going to be a fine game. I don't know. I don't know how much more of an appetite I have for that kind of stuff. I'm not saying I won't try it or I won't keep an open mind, but I was a little put off by that. So let's see. Let me pull this up. Let's see what if there's any more information here. I'm going to go to IGN. Let me see if I can find an interview here. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, so here we are. WB announced Gotham Knights. This is from IGN, obviously. The new Batman game from Batman Arkham Origins dev WB Games Montreal, and promised a new take on the Batman universe, as players won't be playing as the Dark Knight himself. Gotham Knights allows for players to choose from 4 different Bat family members and even play together as they explore Gotham. According to the official details released so far from the game, which is set to be released in 2021 for PS4. Okay, see, that's what I thought. It's cross-generational, which makes a lot more sense. PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PC. Gotham Knights will allow for up to 2 players to play together online cooperatively, and in addition to experiencing Gotham Knights as a single-player game. There's no indication there will be local co-op. No more than 2 players will be able to play cooperatively at any time. Okay, so let's read this. As for who you'll play, Gotham Knights features 4 characters, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Red Hood, each with their own fighting style, gear, and moves that players can take advantage of and watch grow throughout the game. Here's the official description of all 4 characters. Okay, Batgirl, also known as Barbara Gordon. Okay, that answers that question. Is a determined fighter and a skilled hacker. As the daughter of deceased Gotham Commissioner Jim Gordon, she has helped Batman as Oracle in the past. Now, after years... Okay, this... because she was in a wheelchair last time I saw her. After years of recovery and preparation... and she's still looking fit as a fiddle for however many years she's been recovering. She's ready to step into her new role, wielding her melee tonfa and harnessing her training in kickboxing, capoeira, and jiu-jitsu. Nightwing is Dick Grayson from the first Robin, who was Batman's protege before becoming a hero in his own right. He's a natural leader and the eldest and wisest member of the Batman family. Nightwing's mastery in acrobatics is complemented by his expertise in using his signature dual eskrima sticks. I don't know if I said that right, making him proficient at taking out enemies. And Red Hood, formerly known as Jason Todd, is an intense volatile anti-hero, which stems from his death and forced resurrection by one of Batman's most fearsome foes. Okay. Red Hood has trouble keeping his temper in check, but will not hesitate to step into the line of fire when a friend is threatened. His training has given him peak human strength and proficiency in multiple combat techniques, with all manners of weapons, both traditional and high-tech. Robin is Tim Drake, the young protege and genius of the team, who is a master of deductive reasoning. As a true believer in Batman's mission, he is motivated by the conviction that Gotham City needs protecting and hopes to be the type of hero Batman personified. An expert fighter and armed with his collapsible quarterstaff and skilled in a variety of stealth techniques, Robin also possessed a background in combined psychological warfare and behavioral sciences. Okay, so there's a brief overview of how the actual gameplay will look in terms of the co-op aspect of it. I'm sure there's going to be more information. I'm going to have to look into it a little bit more here to see exactly what's going on, but yeah, it doesn't surprise me that it's cross-generational. That was a thought that came to mind, because there's certain aspects of this game that look like they could be using next-generation features. I don't know the names of them right now, but there's particle effects and certain lighting that looks next-gen. And I'm assuming the PS5 version will probably run at 60 frames per second and at 4K or some variation thereof. And the PS4 version will just be the 30 frames per second or whatever they can pull off. Now, it's interesting to think about games like this, because I think there's probably a lot of games that were in development for quite a long time that are kind of being forced to be cross-generational because they couldn't get their game out in enough time before the PS5 comes out. But it's also important to remember there's still millions of PlayStation 4 owners and Xbox One owners too, so it's going to take some while for people to adapt the new consoles, and so that's why they still make these cross-generational games. As far as the game itself looks, I'm going to try to be open-minded about it. There's a lot that was said in those character descriptions I didn't know. Last time I thought Red Hood was the Arkham Knight, and he was kind of set up as a bad guy in that game, so I don't know. The whole story of Jason Todd is really convoluted, but yeah, I'll let you guys look into that for yourselves. So anyway, curious to see what you guys thought. I'm keeping an open mind. I'm definitely going to post this right away so you guys can react to it. And yeah, until next time, peace out. We'll keep a coin on the cabinet for you. God bless, all that jazz. And yeah, we'll be keeping an eye on this one. See ya.